Beekeeper section. No, that was his granddaughter. It was Miranda.
What? Dang. Hey. Nigga, you still been stepping on the floor. Damn. Wow. 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 Jamal, think you can catch a win? Think you can catch a win? PUBG, dude. You sure you? I forgot what I did with 2K. I forgot what I did with 2K. Oh, God. Cause my mom, ooh, tell me how. Fool. Tell me how yesterday, right? I was on my phone. So I had got a new iPhone yesterday. I was on my phone, right? So I was on my phone. I'm watching YouTube. My mom was standing right there beside me. I blurred out and say, damn. She made me dead in my mouth and took my phone. I was like, damn. But she didn't take this one, though. She didn't take this one, though, but she take my damn iPhone. What the fuck? What type of shit that is?
You make me so hard on my face and see me funny.
Damn. Here's your mom. Here's your mom. Your mom. Try it. Hey. Alright. Why you playing? It's recording too. Oh, I know the first real quick. That's only lag when you jump. Damn! I ain't got enough. I'm God, I ain't got enough. I ain't got shit. No. Hey, girl. My coach. Oh, me.
I know how they gonna be. Now you say having a new case. That's that sounds good as hell. She gonna be down there.
Face there. Hey, yeah. Damn, somebody popping it. You got no gun. Damn. Shit.
The city was sort of like very tense, you know. This is my TV camera. There's top row all the way in the back. New York has on average 3,000 homicides a year. Things were grim.
Some people once called New York Fun City. Now the police in New York are calling it Fear City.
You have to be careful. You have to watch where you go now. You know how late you stay.
Scared you.
The city was in dire need. I was excited because I recognized there was something to write about every day. I was a political reporter for the New York Post. The business community thought that politics politicians had ruined the city, that they didn't know how to govern the city.
Politicians with money are like kids with marijuana, and you have to tell them, this is all you've got.
New York, within a matter of weeks, may be bankrupt. Its 8 million people have taken out far more in social services and welfare than they've contributed in taxation.
They thought that they could overspend and just roll over the debt to the following year and the following year, and the last mayor of the city would be caught with it.
New York's Mayor Abraham Beam led a delegation to Washington today seeking federal financial aid for New York.
The city has done all it can.
Thousands of city employees have already been laid off. 19,000.
Municipal workers lost their jobs today.
2,000, yes. I was one of them.
Pistols and badges were turned in at the precinct houses by the policemen who were laid off.
This is comparable to laying off soldiers during the war. I mean, that's how ridiculous it is. It's a war out in the street. Everyone deals with stress differently. Marriages dissolve because of distress. Actually, personally, 2 people that I worked with who committed suicide during that time.
I lost all faith in the job. How can you work, and you don't know whether you're going to get paid on Friday? 2 weeks ago, they stopped the checks.
3,000 sanitation workers were laid off to
There's
save
about 30,000 tons of garbage sitting uncollected on the streets of New York today. Mayor Abraham Beam asked the city's largest banks for help. 2 weeks ago, he asked President Ford for help. Tuesday, he flew to Albany to ask the state legislature for help. They've all said no.
There was a feeling of hopelessness that this is the way it is, and nothing will get better. People were hoping that out of this crisis would come change.
The great American dream has always been to become a millionaire for the people who have nothing. Do you think that's a reality today? Excuse me.
I can hear all of you over there, and I can't concentrate, so could all of you please disappear?
Is there anything you can't have?
Well, I believe if you think that you can't have it, you probably won't have it. They say that the human mind is only using 1% of its potential, but if you can get a little bit more out of it than the 1%, I think you're going to be able to do pretty much whatever you want to do if you have the basic ingredients going in.
I keep hoping that something will happen so that we will be safe from this catastrophe.
My father was very successful. My father built homes and apartment houses and did very well. And I was brought up in the construction business, so to speak, and I enjoyed it from day one.
Are you like your dad?
Well, I hope so. I have a very wonderful father, and I would hope I'd be somewhat like my father.
What's he like?
Strong, dynamic.
Fred Trump was stern, and I think he was a taskmaster to his son. I was a baby journalist at that point. My intent was to write about politics. I was angry. I was a kid. I was in my 20s, and I was angry. My parents were a working class family from Coney Island, Brooklyn, and they lived in Trump Village.
Cool, stop.
That's where Fred Trump, the father, made the money for the family. Many working class people lived in these high-rise with long, low, dark corridors. My father had a little sporting goods store, and he would often go around the corner to Gojirio's restaurant. And Fred Trump was there every day with his assistant having lunch. And he would say, "Hi, Pat." My father, that's how they knew each other, just first name. They didn't never talk. But I was a daily news columnist at the time with my picture in the paper. So Fred Trump would whisper to his son, who would often have lunch with his dad, "That guy over there, Pat, His son writes for the Daily News. Trump said, well, I know him.
24-second mark without 6 seconds.
I'm a New York Knickerbocker basketball fan, and he was too. He would go to games. And he sees me one year at a Knick game. He says, hey, Kenny. I don't know anyone who calls me Kenny. And he says, hey, Kenny, how's your pop? I said, actually, oh, he died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The next year at a Knick game, hey, Kenny, how's your pop? I said, actually, he died. The third year, he says, hey, Kenny, how's your pop? I said the same. I walked away.
Could you bring me a mirror? I met Donald at about 74. I met him at a club called Le Club, which was a private club in the Upper East Side. I remember distinctly the first time that I saw Donald, and I spotted him immediately. I thought he was extremely attractive. My kind of guy. He was about 6'3", blonde hair. He had a captivating air about him. And that's how Donald and I became friends. I knew immediately Donald had been